This hypnosis routine is brought to you by Room for One More, a webcomic which you can find at www.ottercomics.us. Hello there, I'm Oren Otter. The purpose of this routine is to allow you to experience, to your own senses, a transformation into a crow. As always, if you have any misgivings about hypnosis, I'd like to assure you that going into trance is as safe as sleep. I can't make you do anything you don't want to do. You'll be in charge the whole time, and if at any point you don't like what I'm doing, you're free to stop then and there. Now I'm going to be taking you into a state of deep relaxation, so I'd like you to be either lying down or seated in a position where your head is supported so that you can relax your neck. If you feel the need to move about, to stretch an itch, shift your weight, or whatever you need to do, you can go ahead and do that. Otherwise, just try to lie as still and quiet as possible. Just enjoy the experience and let me do all the work for you. Now, if you're ready, we'll begin. I'd like you to lay back and just relax as you listen to the sound of the wind and the water and the music. Just let all of your muscles relax. And I want you to focus on your toes, making all of the muscles in your toes relax completely. Just let all of the muscles go slack, completely at peace, completely at ease. And as you do, you're going to notice a warm, pleasant sensation rising from just underneath your toenails and climbing up through your toes into your feet. And as this warmth moves upward, it's going to help you relax every muscle in your body. Now it's moving upward through your feet, and we're just letting all of the muscles in the feet relax, just going slack, feeling good. The more you relax, the better you feel. That warm, pleasant energy is coming up through your feet, into your ankles, coming up into your lower legs, making all of the muscles from your shins down relax. As it comes up toward your knee, making the muscles in your calves relax. Everything just feeling so good, so peaceful, as you let go of all the stress, let go of all the tension. Just let go and concentrate on the sound of my voice as you completely relax and let that warm, pleasant energy rise up through your knees, coming up into your upper legs now, penetrating your thighs, just making everything feel so good, so peaceful, so relaxed, so warm and pleasant as that energy comes up through your legs, up into your hips, making all of the muscles completely relax, everything from the hips down, just feeling so very good, so completely relaxed, peaceful, and at ease. All of the muscles in your thighs and your hips, your buttocks, and up into your groin, feeling so very relaxed as that warm, pleasant energy continues to fill you, coming up toward your waist now, coming up into your abdomen, making everything completely relax, just feeling so good as it bathes your tummy in a warm, pleasant feeling, and you can feeling it coming up into your lower back, coming up into the lumbar region, just making everything completely relax as you feel warm and pleasant and peaceful, just feeling so very comfortable and at ease. And now you can feel that same warm, pleasant energy starting to radiate out from under your fingernails. It just feels so good as it comes up from under your fingernails into your fingers, rising up bit by bit, climbing up joint by joint, and it feels so good, as if you're dipping all 10 fingers into a warm bath of water on a cold day. It just feels that good, and you can feel it coming up into your hands now, making all of the muscles in your hands relax, all the muscles in your fingers, just letting go of all the cares, all the stress of the day. Just relax and let go as you concentrate on the sound of my voice and feel good. You can feel the warm sensation rising up past your wrists now, coming up into your lower arms, making everything feel good, making all of the muscles completely relax, just feeling so good, so peaceful, so comfortable, as that warm, pleasant energy rises up through your body. And as that feeling in your arms comes up through your elbows, up into your upper arms, you can also feel it coming up through your torso, coming up into your upper back and into your chest, just making everything feel so good, from the outside all the way down to the inside. Your heart, your lungs, your spine, all just feeling so very good as they're bathed in that wonderful warm energy. And you can feel that warmth coming up toward your shoulders now, making all the muscles in your arms relax, the biceps and triceps and shoulder muscles coming up, joining with that sensation in your chest, making your chest muscles relax, and your shoulder muscles, and your back muscles, just making everything feel so good. Everything from the collar down is just so relaxed now, feeling so warm, so relaxed, so peaceful and comfortable. That warm, wonderful sensation is coming up into your neck now, making all of the muscles in your neck completely relax, just feeling so good, so very peaceful, as it climbs up through your neck, coming up into your head, penetrating the muscles of the jaw. You can feel that warm sensation in your chin and in your jawbone, coming up toward your temples, rising up and making all of the muscles around the mouth relax, just feeling so good as it continues to fill your body, coming up toward the nose now, making all the little muscles around the nose and in your cheeks relax and feel good, just feeling so totally peaceful and comfortable, better than any spa could make you feel, as you just relax, listen to the sound of my voice, and let go of all your cares. Just let go of all your worries. Let go of all the stress. You can feel that warmth coming up to your eyes now, making all of the muscles around your eyes relax, coming up to the level of your eyebrows, rising up into your forehead, making your brow relax, and all the tiny muscles in your ears, everything just feeling so good as it rises up to the top of your head, feeling completely relaxed and at peace, filling you up all the way to the top. You're so relaxed now. The only muscles doing any work are the muscles that you're using to breathe. So I would like you to go ahead and take a deep breath. Each time you breathe in, I'd like you to open your eyes, and each time you breathe out, I'd like you to close them again. Each time you breathe in, open your eyes, and you'll notice that they get just a little bit harder to open each time, as if weights are being added to your eyelids. And each time you breathe out and close your eyes, it gets just a little bit easier to let them close. Breathing in more of that warm, positive energy, and breathing out all the stress and tension. Breathing in, your eyes just a little bit harder to open. Breathing out all of the stress and tension, closing them a little bit more easily. Breathe in, breathing in that wonderful warm energy and starting to float down into a wonderful state of trance. Breathing out the last little molecules of worry and stress, just feeling so very good as you continue to breathe in, opening your eyes a little bit less each time. Breathe out, closing your eyes a little more easily. And if you'd like to go ahead and close your eyes permanently, you can go ahead and do that. Just go ahead and let them close, let them lock shut. Just feeling so good as you continue to relax and breathe deeply, breathing in that warm, wonderful energy and breathing out all remaining stress. Just feeling so good as you relax, listen to the sound of my voice, and let my words create your reality for you as you drift further down into that wonderful state of trance. And if you'd like to try to open your eyes, you can give it a try, but you'll find that you're not able to, because it just feels so good to relax completely and listen to the sound of my voice. Just feeling so very good, so very relaxed as you breathe deeply and drift further and further down into that wonderful state of trance. You're doing very well now. And I'm going to help you go even further into trance. I'm going to count backwards from 10 to 1. With each number I count, you'll find yourself drifting further and further down into that blissful state of trance. When I reach 1, I'll snap my fingers and tell you to sleep. Each time I do so, you'll find that you're able to go instantly and effortlessly deeper and deeper into that wonderful, blissful state of trance. 10, drifting further and further down. 9, just feeling better and better as you go. 8, deeper and deeper. 7, just feeling absolutely wonderful. 6, going deeper the better you feel. 5, and feeling better the deeper you go. 4, just listening to the sound of my voice. 3, letting my words create your reality. 2, nearly all the way there now. And 1, sleep. You're doing very well, going further and further into that wonderful, relaxing sleep. Feeling so very good, so very peaceful, as you just drift like a feather further and further down into that delightful sleep. Doing so very well as you go further and further into that state of trance, drifting further and further to sleep. Feeling absolutely wonderful now. You've gone nearly as far as you can go into that wonderful, delightful state of sleep. Such a deep sleep, deep, deep sleep, wonderfully deep sleep, delightful sleep, deep, deep sleep. You're doing very well, And you've gone as far as you can go for now. But I'm going to help you to go even further. To do that, I'm going to wake you out of trance so that we can go down again, this time go even further. 1, starting up out of trance now. 2, becoming more and more awake. 3, becoming aware of your surroundings. 4, opening your eyes. 5, completely awake now, still feeling so very good, feeling absolutely wonderful and relaxed. Go ahead and stretch out if you need to. Make yourself as comfortable as you can. Just taking a short break now. And we're going to go back down into trance as I begin counting again. 10, heading back down now. 9, just drifting like a feather. 8, sinking further and further. 7, feeling so very good. 6, better and better. 5, going deeper the better you feel. 4, and feeling better the deeper you go. 3, getting very close. 2, going so much deeper. And 1, sleep. You're feeling so very, very good now, going further and further to sleep. Feeling absolutely wonderful as you sink deeper and deeper into sleep. Feeling absolutely relaxed, absolutely peaceful as you go deeper and deeper into sleep. Going further and further into that deep sleep. Deep, deep sleep. Wonderful sleep. Delightful sleep. Absolutely terrific sleep. Deep sleep. Deep, deep sleep. You're doing very well now, and you'll find that your thoughts have all become soft and feathery. It's a wonderful feeling as you just relax and listen to the sound of my voice, letting my words create your reality for you. All of your thoughts becoming soft and feathery, downy and fluffy. It just feels so very good as you continue to listen to my voice and let my words create your reality. That soft, feathery feeling is making its way from your mind throughout your body now, filling your entire body up with its softness and its downy, feathery feeling. That feeling is coming out through your skin now, and you find yourself being covered with little black feathers. At first, they're just tiny down feathers, but as time passes, they become longer and larger, and as they grow in, you discover that all of the clothing you're wearing is disappearing. Shirt, pants, jewelry, shoes, socks, underwear, all of it is disappearing, going back to where it belongs, going back to its closets and drawers, just vanishing away, leaving you completely naked, covered only by your growing black feathers. And that's okay. You don't feel any shame, because you're becoming a bird now, and feathers are all you need. Already, you can feel a transformation taking place inside your torso. Your lungs becoming larger and larger, and it feels as if they're starting to fill your whole body, and in a way they are. Your respiratory system is connecting with the rest of the tissues throughout your body, connecting to your bones, carrying fresh air all throughout your body, making everything feel so good, even better than you were already feeling, as rich, oxygenated air circulates throughout your body with every breath. You can feel changes happening in your feet now. Your toes are becoming longer and longer. Your toenails are extending outward, becoming harder and sharper, turning into the claws of a bird. Your big toe turns backwards, giving you a thumb of sorts on each foot. Your toes growing longer and longer, becoming like fingers, making your feet more like hands than like human feet. And above the toes, each foot is becoming longer and thinner, growing outward farther and farther, becoming thinner and thinner, thin as a banister, thinner yet, as thin as a curtain rod, as thin as a pencil, almost impossibly thin, and yet somehow very strong, becoming the lower legs of a bird. The skin connecting your upper legs to your torso begins to tighten and to shrink, pulling your legs inward, pulling your knees up towards your chest. As your legs continue to transform, your knees come all the way up to your torso, and you can feel them falling into place on either side of your abdomen. The skin continuing to pull and shrink until your knees are completely enclosed by your torso. Only the lower legs are protruding now, and those lower legs are becoming the upper legs of a bird. What some people incorrectly assume are backwards knees are actually your ankles. But you know that because you're experiencing the form firsthand, and it feels so good as your legs transform into the legs of a bird. As you continue to lay back and relax, you'll find all of your toes curling as if grasping a branch. The grip in your feet is incredibly strong when you're not even trying to do anything. And as you contemplate this fact, you can feel something wiggling outward from the bottom of your spine. Your tail is growing in. It's very small, but that's just the right size for a crow. And feathers are emerging from your tail, growing longer and longer, until those long black feathers are as long as your legs. And as you move them experimentally, you find that you can fan them out, or twist your tail from one side to the other. This will come in very handy as you're flying through the air. But for now, there's still more transformation that needs to take place. And you can feel that transformation happening in your hand now. Your fingers becoming longer, beginning to fuse together into one long digit, becoming a bird's wing, becoming flattened and yet somehow very, very powerful as muscle builds up in your chest, in your back and on your sides. Powerful, powerful wing muscles that will propel you through the air. Your wing is becoming covered with long, long flight feathers from the tips of your fingers and from the edge of what was your hand. Long, long primaries are emerging as your arm gradually transforms into the wing of a crow. The same thing is happening on both sides, both arms transforming into the wings of a crow. The fingers having become fused together, and from the skin, long, long flight feathers extending outward, giving you a very impressive wingspan. And as you let them relax, your arms, now your wings, just naturally fold up against your body. Your torso is continuing to change, your organs continuing to transform into the organs of a bird, your heart strong and powerful, your lungs big and spacious, pumping air all throughout your body. Your bones have become hollow, your entire form very light. And of course, your chest has become covered in big, strong flight muscles. The transformation is progressing up your chest now. Your neck is growing longer and longer, becoming thin and graceful. And yet, as it grows, it's becoming hidden under a thick layer of feathers, so that your head just seems to flow naturally into your body. The transformation continues upward into your head. Your human hair is changing into bird feathers, small, black, soft bird feathers, mixing in with the rest of your coat. Your ears are becoming smaller and smaller, disappearing completely inside your head. Just two little round holes, completely hidden by your beautiful feathers. Your eyes are moving towards the sides of your head, becoming large and round and alert. The eyes of a crow, ever watchful for food, for danger, or just for interesting things. Your face is becoming longer, your lips stretching outward, your nose turning upward, melting into your upper lip. Your teeth are disappearing into the gums as your lips begin to harden, still growing longer and longer. Your mouth and nose continuing to extend outward and to harden into a long, beautiful beak. You have now assumed the form of a crow. But there's still one last thing. You're beginning to shrink now, becoming smaller and smaller, changing from the size of a human to the size of a large dog, shrinking down, shrinking, becoming the size of a coyote, the size of a fox, of a house cat, becoming smaller and smaller, the size of a ferret. And now you're just the right size, the size of a crow. It feels absolutely perfect. As you look around, you find that your eyesight is very keen now, and you can see things in exquisite detail. However, should you find yourself in a darkened environment, you won't be able to see quite as well. But during the daylight, your vision is exceptional. And when you look at yourself, you see the body of a crow. It looks and feels wonderful. Every time you look at yourself, you will see a crow. In the mirror, you'll see the face of a crow looking back at you. When you look away, you'll remember seeing yourself as a crow. When you look at your shadow, you'll see the silhouette of a bird. When you listen to your footfalls, you will hear the soft tap-tap of a bird's claws. Anytime you run anywhere, it will feel just like you're flying. And when you're finished, you will remember having flown the distance. And it will make you happy to have experienced the wonder of flight. When you listen to your voice, it will sound like the harsh, cawing voice of a crow. You will be able to speak English if you so choose. Everyone will be able to understand what you're saying, because you are a very intelligent bird. Now that you're a crow, you'll find that your tastes have changed. You're interested in things like bugs, worms, rodents, small frogs. Of course, bird seeds and grains are still quite delicious. And you'll find, now that carrion is officially part of your diet, anything rotten or moldy smells absolutely divine. Of course, you won't want to eat these things because you know that eventually you will be turning back into a human, and you don't want to make your human body sick. But the aroma, oh, the aroma is so intoxicating, and you can feel free to enjoy the smell of rotten food just as much as you want. It's so wonderful just to be a crow. And any time you remember the fact that you are a crow, it will make you happy. Anytime you hear the word crow, that will also make you happy because it will remind you just how wonderful it feels to be a crow. Anytime you see a picture of a crow, or if you see a crow out in the real world, you'll remember that you are a crow, and that's an absolutely wonderful thing, and that also will make you very happy. Others may not believe that you're a crow, and that's their prerogative, but you'll know, no matter what they see, you are a crow, and that's a terrific thing to be. Anytime that you need to turn back into a human, you're free to do so, and you'll find that you can do this instantly and effortlessly just by willing it. It's as easy as moving your hand or speaking a word. Just think it and it will happen. But you can also go back to being a crow anytime you want to, and you can remain a crow for as long as you desire. And if at any point you notice that you're starting to revert to human form and you're not ready to do so, all you have to do is think about becoming a crow again, and it will happen just the same way it happened in this hypnosis routine. All you have to do is let it happen, and you'll be transformed back into a crow, and it will be an absolutely wonderful experience every single time. Now, I'm going to allow you to wake in your own good time, and when you do wake, you'll see yourself as a crow, and it will be absolutely wonderful, absolutely delightful, and it will make you very happy. You can wake up whenever you feel like waking up. Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and do so. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and leave you in trance for as long as you want to come out in your own good time. Now go ahead, friend crow, and go and have some fun.